What is up, YouTube? It is your boy Jad here from Pumbo Plow playing some more Railroads Online. Let's get to it. All right, Trent, what's up?
And forget them trains.
Don't actually say it, okay?
I'm surprised nobody's noticed the turntable has been moving this whole time.
You know what? I did notice it was moving. Actually, I did. I just didn't say anything. All right, I see trees.
Ever so slowly.
I see trees that need to be cut down, so must cut trees down. So this is the gold smelter. So this is basically the second to last thing to do with gold. The last thing is to sell it.
It's so nice to be able to turn the turntable from up top.
Oh yeah.
Well, I guess you can even stand on the beam here.
Okay.
And look down, and then you can get the controls.
Nice. So I kind of I didn't forget. I needed to stop playing earlier to let my room cool back down a little bit.
Yeah, that's why I was out of TeamSpeak last night.
Within 5 minutes of turning this game on earlier, my air conditioner throttled up.
Oh, I should probably turn my fan on.
It's kind of funny. What's poppin'? Welcome in. What's going on? What's going on?
I'm just glad it's finally starting to cool down.
Yeah, I mean, it's only 88 out right now, so
we have. See, it's 89 here.
We have clouds in the area. There's rain in the area, not close anymore.
That is true. Yes, there is rain in the area.
Yeah.
According to my phone, I'm only supposed to get like.
We're gonna get exactly
almost
nothing. So
2/10, but basically only a 10th.
Miss Walker, what's going on? How you doing today?
But with getting a 10th with this weather,
what the heck? Tomcat.
What?
It's the giant waking the emo's big. Tomcat, I guess, you know, hey,
thanks so pixelated.
Thanks for the bits. That kind of scared me. You know, it's funny, that one's pixelated, but a lot of those are in like 4K.
Yeah, they're in 4K, like the birds. You can see perfect.
Yeah, but that one's like...
Nah.
It's very distracting, I'll tell you that much. Static, it's going, man. How you doing today? Alright, so I think that we're gonna let this be for now. We'll be back up here. The goal is to bring gold up here later, Trent. We'll see if that's possible tonight. So in the meantime, we need to get to work.
Hackers_40win just resubscribed for 67 months. Howdy, Johnny Biscuit.
Howdy, Packers. What's going on, bro? How you doing? How you been? Thanks for the 67-month resub. What's going on, man? How are you? How's the life? How's life? Hope it's good. All right. Trent, what we got to haul stuff, right? Yeah. So the good thing is got home from work, having some Taco Bell. All right. Living the life. Let's go. First time, no spoilers in case people haven't watched it.
Oh yeah, I was gonna talk to you, but you didn't come in until
yeah,
like,
I didn't
late.
come in soon enough. I know. Sorry. I don't know first time though. I don't know. I will just say, and this is not a spoiler, they killed the boy.
Yeah.
That's gonna be the line of the season, bro. That's gonna be the line of the season anyway. That's all I gotta say about that. That's it. That's all I gotta say. Swedish meatballs. Let's go. Oh, you legit like can't hear it. Okay, I don't know. I'll have to go back and listen with like headphones on maybe. First time. All right, so Trent.
Do you have your hearing aids turned up for a second?
Oh, you know what I found today in here, Trent?
What?
I found an ant hill.
An ant hill?
Yeah. Have you ever seen one?
Oh.
Here, it's on me right now. Look at this. It's an ant hill, and there's ants on it, and they're kind of pixelated, but they're... Look at them. Would you... I didn't know this is a thing.
Almost looks like they're in like
Yeah.
160p, but
They're in as high def as that emote, you know. Oh, man. I wouldn't be surprised first time, but like I said, no spoilers, chat, in case somebody didn't watch Game of Thrones last night. But to be honest, if you're a Game of Thrones fan and you didn't watch it last night, what's wrong with you?
I was disappointed because YouTube TV,
Yeah.
they don't allow you to watch it till 8 p.m. instead of like when it comes out at midnight.
User joined your channel.
Midnight.
So the HBO app, I'm able to watch it like as soon as it turns like midnight,
Like
User
like
joined your channel.
like midnight our time, not Bears time.
wait, so like Saturday night midnight?
No, like as soon as it turns Sunday.
That's how those people are doing those react videos first time. I didn't know that. I can't watch it till 8, I don't think. Oh.
That's how I watched season 1, was as soon as it.
So you were able to
Turn.
watch it basically Saturday night, right? Like Sunday morning,
Well,
technically. But
Sunday, like when you're still up, technically.
yeah. Sean, that sounds good. Bear, what's up?
I'm sitting here contributing to the conversation,
Oh yeah.
Very
not
nice.
realizing that I hadn't received talk power
Sorry.
yet.
Sorry. So that's how those people are doing it with like the...
Because they probably have the app.
They watch us through the app. So is that different than... So if I'm paying for HBO through like Hulu Plus or Hulu, do I get the HBO app? How's this
I
work?
mean, if you have the app, I imagine it might work if you log in the same credentials, maybe.
First time Charlie trying to log in right now.
Yeah, that's how I always watched it before, like you did.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
So in fairness, I didn't watch all the season 1 like I wanted to. I still think I'm gonna try to like finish that one of the, like, you know, work on it throughout next couple days, you know.
Finish season 1 and
Yeah,
then rewatch.
Finish
like,
season 1
2.
and then exactly, and rewatch the first episode. Yeah. It was
Well,
good.
and like speaking of the second season, YouTube TV, apparently you can see like the next episode already.
Oh.
Like
Just like
they
a
already have
thumbnail.
like a little spot for it
I
already.
gotcha. Where did you watch last night?
Did.
Okay. Good.
Did.
Good.
There's a couple things that I missed because I was like, scrolling and watching.
Yeah.
Wasn't intently watching, but yeah.
I even
I have
took,
questions, but there's no spoilers. So
yeah, I even
it's
took
like,
time last night to turn my monitor brightness to 100%.
yes.
I turned off all my other
Yeah.
lights. Monitor brightness to 100, baby.
You 100% have to be completely vampire black.
You really
Yeah.
do. Yeah. Backers, it is very dry here. We went from like having too much rain to not enough, and very,
From the
very
rainforest to the jungle or
toasty.
to the desert.
Yes, like corn and soybeans are literally like dying day by day. Like Saturday they were green, yesterday they were dead. So,
Cannery, our corn's starting to curl. But I guess it's the first step of.
Yeah, I
dying.
mean, well, it always like corn will pineapple up, obviously, to preserve itself, even just when it gets hot. Even if it's like irrigated corn, it'll still do that. But we actually had brown corn here yesterday. Kind of wild. This heat's for the desert. Oh man. Yeah, I got you, Packers. I got you. All right, so we need to work on stuff to the gold dredge.
I got tools.
Okay, we need raw iron though to go to Iron Works, so that we can make more. Oh man, I don't really need this train right now, but I guess I'll take this train up to.
Need
To the yard.
pipe.
I know, but there's not enough pipe there at all. So I will
we
take
don't.
this.
We only have 17 over there though.
I know, but if I don't have a full train worth, what's the point of hauling? right? And that's the way I look at it. So I'll just drive this train and get it up out of the way. I'll take it to the yard. Scoot, welcome in. What's poppin'?
I mean, you get half full.
I know, but there's no point. I'd rather go full. Supposed to rain all week for Packers? Well, lucky you. Lucky you. That's fine. I'll go dump this guy off at the thing you do. Scoot, welcome in. I didn't already say that. Scoot, check the After Dark channel in Discord. Somebody already posted that for the record. Scoot DM'd me something. He's like, this might be a little too much for Discord. And I'm like, well, it's already been posted by somebody, so. Yeah.
That was funny when he posted that.
Tiny Snake says it's supposed to be 100 tomorrow.
Supposed to be later here this week.
Miserable. Alright, Barry, you getting your bearings in here?
Nope.
What do you mean no? Do you not? You've played this game, right?
It's been a while.
Okay.
Trying to figure out how to shovel coal into the train.
Left click.
Left click, right click to throw it. Polar Bear, welcome in. True Packers, but like we could, you know, you guys need to get rain up north so we have drinking water, you know? When you guys don't get any rain up north, our water tastes terrible because they have to lower the pipe in the river and put more chemicals to it. So like, keep on bringing us some water, you know? Yeah. Oh, and hey, actually, Scootin', Miss Walker, I was filled in after the fact of what Miss Walker actually said on that stream that night or that day when the what was it, the neighbor with the car? I didn't actually hear what she said.
65.
I was filled in though.
That's cold.
65, that is cold.
So we keep ours at like 75.
Wow. They get rain daily. Wow. Well, when it's you know 100 degrees outside, 65 is cold, guys. It's all relative, right? It's all relative. All right, Bear. I will be at the depot in a second here.
I'm on my way to Ironworks.
Okay. I'm gonna just park on like one of the 3 lines because we'll need this train later, but I'm just gonna chuck it away.
You said just left click the coal, right?
Yeah.
Left click and then right click.
Left click should get you a shovel.
A listener once me compared X100. So many parallels between the situation with the neighbor and parking and House of the Dragons.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get my dragon out and take care of the neighbor first time. These are the bits.
Oh man, I can't say that without spoiling it.
Sean, frames are okay now, but we also had like 5 trains moving the other day, so.
Jacob 2348 Jed X100. Hello there.
Jacob, what's going on? Thanks to the 100.
I'm guessing we can't upgrade Betsy anytime soon.
If you don't keep it 65, 100 outside. Exactly, fuel haul. That's what I'm saying. I think our house is like 74 degrees right now. Something like that. I'm also not in control of the thermostat, so.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah. Packers, thanks for the 5 gifted subs. Appreciate them. Wait. Yeah. Appreciate it, Packers. Thank you.
Darn camera angle with Betsy.
Alright.
Rotating.
Same way. Yeah. All right. A lot of us did watch House of the Dragon. I will say though, we're not going to talk about it.
TeamSpeak, that is, at least we can.
Yeah, we can
Maybe.
talk about it in TeamSpeak after stream, but we won't talk about it on stream just in case somebody didn't watch it. Mid-70s too warm. Yeah, I feel I have a fan on me all the time. Pretty much.
Woo woo, chugga chugga woo woo, chugga chugga
Big Debra, thanks to the bits. I did move that train, Jacob.
Chugga chugga.
You get this, Bear? Yeah. You got it.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Okay, so that's hooked to core wood. What do you want to haul, Bear?
Something that I can't screw up.
Oh, well.
Well, you see here.
Yes, yeah.
Sorry, I'm running that train. You can't screw up.
I don't think we have any sailboat fuel to haul. So
Oh man.
I just wish
we bought Northern
bet you didn't
Chill.
have.
So okay, we need to haul raw iron. We need to get coal. Raw iron and coal right now.
All right, I'll haul coal.
You want to go haul coal? Okay.
Sure.
Okay. So where is the coal? There is a coal train actually up at the coal mine, I believe.
Yeah, Mr. Jacob, I think put. Oh no, that was Black Cat.
I think Black Cat had this train. Yeah, Bear. If you teleport up here, it's the top right of the map. So you just fueled that engine. You know.
That's
fun.
okay for someone else.
Or some Jedi. Oh. No, and mid, like in the house, I'm used to the temperature in the house, so it's fine. Out here, I keep my thermostat maybe set at like 70, but that's it hardly ever hits that. So yeah, that's where Black Cat was. Yeah, exactly. I don't know where the server is. I think the boys were playing yesterday, Scoot, so I don't know what's going on in there today.
Well, oh yeah, that's right. You reset it. 10. All the soybeans are harvested and planted in wheat.
Oh dear me. Interesting. Okay. Let's say I reset it and then like left. So.
But yeah, everything that was ready to harvest got harvested, planted, rolled, fertilized.
Wow. All right. So I guess there's nothing to do, huh? Interesting. You never noticed the pie. Oh, really? Oh, well, you can see it now because it's in big mode. All right. So Bear, if you pull up and then back up to the tower, I'll help you get loaded with coal. Because that's kind of, you know, a whole lot easier to do with two people.
But yeah, the server is essentially just ready for a fast time.
Okay. Or tomorrow. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it sounds like it's cute. Yeah. There's a very long soybean harvest contract, is there? I hate to think what field it is. By the way, chat, we're in level 2. 67% level 2 on a hype train. Holy cow, y'all. 46.
Basically, we were kind of bored and it was hot outside.
Like nobody wanted to go do anything? Yeah, I don't blame y'all. I don't blame y'all. Not one bit. All right, so we'll get Bear loaded up with coal. We'll get him heading to Ironworks with that coal. And then I'm probably gonna grab there should be a steak pocket train somewhere. I think that's the one. I moved it. That's the one Jacob had the other day. I moved it since the other day. I'm gonna go grab that train and get raw iron moving that way too. Yeah. Oh, this week's gonna be terrible first time. Little USB desk fan's gonna be cranked. It's gonna be miserable, yeah. Time to try Wendy's new Frosty. By the way, chat. Sean, how'd you know I wanted to rant about Wendy's? I need legal advice, chat. You can back up there. So of course I come to my Twitch chat. Is it illegal for a business to say that they can't accept cash? Like debit or credit only? Is that legal?
No, it's not illegal.
It's not illegal?
It is not illegal.
not illegal to say,
It is completely legal.
for them to say they can only accept cash?
Yes, or they only take cash. Yes.
Okay. Because not only do they close the drive-through pretty much all the time now. It's that, okay, it wasn't posted. The lady was just yelling at every customer when they walked in the door. So it was just really annoying. That's all I could say. That particular Wendy's we go to, as far as I'm concerned, we need to quit going there. They close their drive-through, even though half the time when you go into order, why is Dad backing into our front yard right now?
Is somebody parked across your driveway?
I don't know.
He's talk.
Dad, he has mulch in the back of his truck. That's what he has. I forgot he said he grabbed some bags of mulch. He's about to hit the house.
Wait for it.
No,
Wait
Sean,
for the sound.
Sean, other way around. The card system was working. They would not accept cash. That's what annoyed me. They would not accept cash. Honestly, I think it's because lazy can't do math, but that's just, even though it tells you on the screen.
Buttons are hard to press sometimes.
And a listener wants me on JedX100, probably getting harassed by the neighbor.
No, he told me, he said something about he grabbed some bags of mulch today. And I was like, why did you wait till it was hot to get mulch? And he's like, because it was on sale. It's like, Dad, it's hot. No.
I mean, to be fair, not a good, or not a bad thing to do if it's on sale, but yeah, not when it's like 1,000 degrees out.
Yeah. All right, you're good to go 140 if you want there. I don't know. I was just annoyed because, like I said, they closed the drive-through even though they used the drive-through register to bring people out up front. So then if they take your card, they're taking it out of your site, which I don't like that. Yesterday, they didn't take it out of my site, so that was fine. But, yeah, I don't know. Very annoying. All right. Interesting. It may not have pictures. Oh, goodness me.
Where am I taking this ultimately?
Where I am, I believe.
You are going to the Iron Works eventually. You're going to go kind of over, well, you're going to go through the cow farm and then through the schmelter and then end up at Iron Works. Yeah. And it was nowhere near the end of the day. It was literally like 12:30 yesterday afternoon. So
Yeah, lunch rush.
and they weren't even busy. It was one of like 3 customers in the whole building.
The end of lunch rush.
That place isn't real busy on the weekends. Like weekdays slammed, but weekends not so much. That's what I'm thinking, Jacob. Honestly, she's just lazy. She's kind of, I don't know. If you've been to this Wendy's more than like once, you know who I'm talking about. Let's put it that way. All right. Yami Rider, what's going on, man? How are you?
I'm guessing we want to save money for gondolas.
Yeah. We better shop at Menards. Save big money. Yeah, right? That's the thing. Oh.
Because Betsy could use an upgrade.
Did you get the last one or no?
I did.
L3FT43 at JedX100 can confirm that Wendy's is slow in general.
It's terrible. Left you've been there. Left, thanks for the bets. Oh goodness. What was the exact phrasing? Credit only? Yeah. Credit card only. That's basically, she just kept yelling that. She never said like, hey, we're having issues, or hey, we're out of change. Like if a place is out of change, I totally understand it. Like that's fine, you know, no big deal.
Say something.
But like literally, I think I even ordered, and then she's like, oh, we're credit only, and I was like, does debit work? And she's like, I guess. I was like, okay, thanks, lady.
You better hope it works.
So, yeah. I kind of want to call a corporate number on this store, to be honest. Alright. It means they ran out of change. She didn't say that. She just, like, crabbily said credit only.
Very crabbily.
And then the funny thing was, so she took, like, the manager, I guess she's like the manager lady, I don't know. She took my order yesterday, and then 2 employees came back from, like, break, I guess, at the same time, which, first off, you only have, like, 4 employees. Why are you letting 2 employees at a time take a break? You know?
Big gossip.
Make them take one at a time, but, you know. And then, like, they started taking orders, and they didn't say anything about cash only. And they were like, people were like getting cash out, and she's like, "Oh, we're credit only right now." And it's like, what? I don't know. You're good, Bear. They called the police on you for trying to pay with $50. That's funny. All right. Well, I mean, technically, Sean, it was Wendy's. Technically, Sean, I have a PayPal debit card. It's like a MasterCard debit card, basically, but from my PayPal, so. Yeah. But I don't know. I was just annoyed, and they're very, like, just kind of rude at that particular place, so.
Corporate.
The problem is it's kind of the closest, like, fast food to the farm, so. Kind of. All right, Bear, one more.
Kind of ish.
You know, when I was in here working on track by myself, I was getting 80 frames all day. It was great.
I mean, I'm getting 32 by by the Ironworks.
Not bad. I think this Friday we just had so much going on. We were like
36.
trying to murder this game. Oh, there's 60 once I start flowing coal.
I mean, it wasn't like the frames weren't bad enough to where it didn't operate.
Oh, yeah, brother, I didn't think about that. But then when the people on break came back, they didn't know they were debit or credit only. It's basically the way that it looked to me. I mean, I should have got my phone out and filmed it, to be honest. That's what I really should have done. All right, Bear.
Okay, Karen.
Yep.
All right, so I guess I should set my route up, huh?
Yes, to a point, because I think I'm going to be interfering with part of your route before you get there.
Same here.
So if you want to set it to the smelter, feel free. If that makes sense.
And I'm about ready to run tools fresh out.
The parking got bad. Maybe you should take a neighbor with you to sort it out. First time we actually had to wait on the street to drive into the place the other day. Like, it was that busy. All right, so I need to. Wait, Trent, where are you going?
Garage.
Okay. Yeah. So we'll just have to kind of communicate a little bit because we are going to be interfering with each other's path a little bit. It's all good.
Yeah, there's 4 tools left over here.
And then where I will tell you that path, basically from where you were at to this giant Y down here where my black marker's at on the map, that's pretty much going to be a consistent downhill grade. So don't
give her the juice.
Yeah, you'll yeah. It's yeah. They need to expand that lot. There's nowhere to expand to over there.
Oh, you're over there. Oh.
Yeah, so earlier today I was like, "Oh, I'm going to run some ops." And then I ran this train from Sawmill up here. But no, I ran this train from Sawmill up here. I basically filled up the mine here, iron ore mine, and then I was like, oh, I'm gonna go build, and then well, I went and built for the rest of my afternoon, or whatever. Yeah. Oh, and you guys had talked about a loop or a bypass track.
Yeah.
At the ironworks. So we now have a bypass track. There is a second Y up on the north side and kind of a parallel track that just loops all the way back, and you can still hit the loop around, which is cool. But it is a bypass track to get you around. And then there's actually another split up here too. So if you come up the hill, you can split and go to the smelter. So, because that's probably how we're going to haul water.
You think I'm gonna poo my pants?
Jacob
not.
2348 cheered X100. Nice.
Nice. Jacob, thanks for the bits. And then I did connect left's bridge to the sky. That has all been connected down here at the dredge. There's a bit of a yard down here at the dredge. We have a couple extra tracks. I did also... Man, I gotta watch my speed here just a little bit. And then the big one I got done today was the gold smelter. We got all kinds of good stuff going on here. We got multiple tracks. We have a roundhouse for future a round table for future considerations. A 45 crossover, first one we've used, you betcha. Well, I don't think they're actually 45s, but I couldn't make this work like I wanted to. I could have gone out here and then it's fine. So, you betcha. Alright, so speaking of bypass tracks, I'm going to go ahead and run the bypass track because I can. Trent, you're already on your way, right?
Yep.
Alright.
Fully loaded and trying to best camera angle I can with seeing forward.
You know, it's funny, you didn't need to use Betsy. We have other engines right now.
It's already hooked up. And
Someone's... What fuel hauler? What? Black? Okay. Oh, wait, is this the... This is not the train, right? 1,
For what?
2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, this is not the one I need to pick up that car that fell off the track. This is not the... It's the other set of... It's the other set of cars.
What's the suggested speed?
Most of our tracks are pretty good, about 20-ish. Depends.
Okay.
You know? Yeah. I mean, it is actually what I'm going to be hauling, so it does have raw iron on it. I'll stop and grab it. Why not? Alright. Because I'll be coming back here, and there's no uphill that coming back this way, so I can handle an extra car worth of weight with this train. Should be able to.
oh yeah, there it is.
What's that?
The car?
Oh, the car that magically fell off the track? Yep, you just passed it. You got yourself all set up, Trent? Okay, I'm assuming you're going south from the smelter, right?
Yep.
Okay. And then, Bear, you're just driving through there. Okay, we'll wait for Trent to clear, and then we'll get... Well, I'll be sitting in there too, so...
Wait,
But-
I don't want to go south.
Who?
There we go. I got myself. Good, I think.
Don't you want to go south around the... Go down to the gold thing?
The stamp mill?
No. The
I have
cell.
to go through smelter to get to the REA.
That's what I meant. Yeah, you're going there, right?
I have to go to the smelter anyway.
Yeah, but you got that set up wrong. Because you need to loop around the north side of the smelter and then go south, right? I can see where we need to add a track, by the way. Then you wouldn't have to loop up here and you just go straight from there to there.
Uh-huh.
That would not be hard to do. Anyway.
Well, and then you tie into the left's giant track there.
It's already tied in.
I know it's tied in. Take that straight when that goes over the track that goes to the meat packing plant.
Mm-hmm.
That leads.
Oh, and tie that
actually
in
straight.
up here? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. The track that comes from the stamp mill, tie it into there, takes you essentially straight east.
Hang on, I gotta stop. Stop. Elaborate and listen. Alright. So, the other day, Friday chat, apparently this fell off,
You let it fall off.
it fell off my train and I didn't know it. So, but it's so convenient because I'm going to grab raw iron anyway, and that's what it has on board. So it kind of works. It doesn't technically belong with these cars, but it's okay. It belongs with the other set of cars. So there's a set of 9 out there somewhere. It's in the rail yard, I believe. So not a big deal. Not a big deal at all. All right, speed, please. Going forward. Forward. Oh, should we turn on day and night cycle? For bear that doesn't know the tracks?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, it'll be entertaining for someone.
For someone, yeah. All right, so. Oh yeah. Oh, you're making good time over there. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, I'm just chooching, man.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, a lot of our tracks are, I feel very comfortable on pretty much everywhere, about 20. Some of our engines do go a little faster. I think you might be in one that goes faster. You just, gotta use your brain sometimes.
Keeping her below 20.
Kind of roll. You're also rolling, you're rolling heavy because you're loaded with coal, so.
Mm-hmm.
You couldn't figure out how to turn off the day-night cycle? I'll show you, Jacob. Give me, let me get stopped somewhere. I can't stop right now because it's a hill.
I almost feel like just changing out the darn train.
Do what?
I almost feel like changing out darn Betsy.
I mean, it's not too late. Because you can't make it back up the hill from down there by yourself, can you? No.
But what is a theaterite?
What?
Oh, it's one of those guide things to see your percentage.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Those little tripods.
Oh, yeah, we left one of those up there. You can see them on the map.
What the little green circle was.
Yeah, you can see them on the map. I'm assuming if you had like multiples, it'll tell you the percentage there too. Which is kind of cool to be able to see that from the map. So yeah. Actually, Bear, that next switch you're coming to when you take the left on there.
Yeah.
For some reason, that radius that's in front of you, that is 100 radius, but I lost the car on there the other day, so. I don't know why, but I did. So Chad, I'm thinking to add a switch right here. And then have the track run over to here. Wait, no, that doesn't make sense.
Like right there.
Why would I do that, though? Oh, so if you're coming this way, you can hit there and then go south, because this is a different track. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, because it pretty much bypass the gold
the big loop.
finished product and The
So like
Y
for
down
the
in
way
it.
Trent's going, he came in on that same track, had to go up and around. We could just put a jumper track across there and boom, done. That would be, that'd be pretty easy to do.
Pretty easy to do on a complicated track.
It just keeps getting more complicated the more I build. That's okay.
I wish Betsy had a tender for some reason.
Yeah.
All right.
So,
You don't need this at the smelter. You need it at
Ironworks.
Ironworks.
So what I'll probably do, I'm gonna be on the south side of the smelter. We'll route you around the north side.
Yep.
Of the smelter, and
I just switched those. Hold on. Switched them back for you.
Okay, I didn't actually look at them yet, to be honest. I'm gonna be right in front of you, so.
Yeah, we're good. I'm cruising at about 10 right now.
Okay. Rolling 30 into here. That's not a good idea, John. Slow down. Too many switches right here.
Oh, yep. Betsy is not good on these cars at speed.
Oh, I'm sure.
Well, because the cars are staying stable and Betsy's just
Flip-flopping back and forth.
shaking.
Bear, I'll throw the switch when I'm through.
Okay.
Alright, I am through your switch. You are good to proceed. At least having the map that's all synced up and nice and beautiful in multiplayer, it's just so nice, right?
Yeah, it's very nice so far.
Bear's taking his time and being safe. I mean, what fun is that, right? Come on, come on. Trying to get fancy with it, and it's not going to work because my train's going to stop. Whatever. Or my train's going to roll backwards. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Didn't know this was an uphill here. Apparently it is. Right. Come on. Right. Thing, run back to the train. I do like it now that's, you know, only one swing of the crane to fill up the raw iron here. Which is awesome. And then you're looking for, let's see, the drop-off point is the east side of the ironworks. Now, of course, you can get there from, you know, north or south. You can loop around. That's what you're looking for. I bet the neighbor's like super happy Dad's truck's in our front yard right now. Sure, that makes the neighbor happy, right? The funny thing was yesterday, the neighbor guy across the street had a party chat. Because, you know, Father's Day, I guess, you know. And so there were all kinds of cars, but all the people that showed up to his party parked on his side of the street. Either between, or in front of his house and in front of the next house. Which I thought that was kind of funny. They all parked over there. Instead of parking on this side of the street. I was amused by it anyway. Yeah. I did not pull it far enough, chat. I don't have markers here, so.
I don't have that issue.
You only have 3 cars, Trent. 3 cars, Trent. Pull up. Come on, train, you can do it. That looks good. Why not? We'll try it. Oh, yep, there's here. There's so much slap in this train, or slack. But I keep only getting one car. The hell's the train going?
Oh, train be training.
Wait. The brake, like the brakes weren't on. Wait, if you jump out too fast, does it not set the brake? Is that what it is? Maybe? I don't know.
The dredge needs essentially everything, man.
Yeah, the dredge runs through. But
It
apparently
runs.
it uses 5 of everything to make 1. So right, that should be good. We should be looking now. Alright, so Barry, you're coming up on a decent downhill, and then after that you run flat. Once you get on the flat, you're flat. You
Yeah.
get to the other side. There might be a smidge uphill on the far side, but
I'm on the bridge to everywhere, apparently.
that's a nice run though. I've made it like 50 miles an hour with those cars on that run before.
Oof.
It's a good one. Actually, I'm gonna be following you. Yeah. No, go chase Bear down. Let's go, chat. Although I have no acceleration right now with this engine. This is kind of a lot for this engine. Second smallest engine on the railroad right now, I believe, besides, you know, Betsy, of course. But that's okay. We'll get the job done. And that's all that matters. Right. So 11 cars of raw iron. Dead no. That's good. That'll give us tools and pipe. Especially with the coal that Bear has. So that'll be good. That'll be good. This train is not about top speed on this engine. This engine doesn't really go that fast. It's alright. So somebody was out on the river, one of the rivers around St. Louis yesterday, and they ran out of gas in their boat. So I guess they, you know, called for help, right?
Yeah.
So they found the boat, and they said, you know, it was a two-stroke boat. Apparently, it ran on 2-cycle gas. And apparently, the guy that owned the boat just said, "Well, I'm going to try to make it back to the dock on straight gas."
Oh, Lord.
I don't know how far he had to go, but he made it back eventually. I don't know if it was under his own power or, well, I'm not sure. I just thought it was funny. I'm like, man, you're gonna run a 2-cycle engine on straight gas? You're not gonna have long. Better hurry.
Straight up melted the block.
Pretty much, yeah. There's no oil in there.
Yep.
Betcha. Not good for it. I know what's wrong with it. Ain't got no oil in it. Oh, goodness. But boy, did they send the boats out for him. Holy cow. I think there was 4 boats in the water. Something like that.
You know, they have a, at least around here, there's a service that you can pay for. Like, be a member.
Okay.
Or
AAA.
or it's kind of, well, it's like AAA, but for the seabearing folks.
Yeah.
I think it's called CETO out here.
Okay.
You can just call them and they come, you know,
Yeah.
tow you in if you have a problem or whatever.
I can see that. Towboat USA. That sounds like, remember that, what was that game? Racing USA? What was that game? It was in Chuck E. Cheese and stuff. Cruising USA, that's what it was. It was cruising. Cruising. Yeah, that was a good one. I assume the problem here is that, or how it could turn into an emergency is, you know, there's current in the river. So, yeah. But 1,000 of RPM does that lubrication, right? See, I don't know if they just like, if like the fire department doesn't tow.
Are you sure the drop-off's on the east side?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And that's the track I need to, so I'll roll it behind you. And if you want, actually, if you want, Bear, we can hook the engines together, and then you can just drive, and I'll unload everything.
Ooh.
How about that?
Fancy.
I mean, I'm right, like, behind you here. So.
I'm just in neutral, basically, just coasting in.
I sees you.
Oh, there goes my render distance. Yeah, I can see it.
Unpowered boat in the river can be a big problem. Yeah. Exactly. Mr. Miner, what's going on? How you doing tonight? Yeah, so that's probably where the quote like emergency comes into play, is that like, you know, that could be an issue. So, yeah. East side of town, loaded up and trucking. Eastbound and down. Pretty much. But yeah, they'll just do that. Yeah, we'll just do it. I bet you. I'll try not to run you over, I swear. Back from the beach, stayed an extra day. Awesome. Awesome. And you know the cool part with the new couplers in this game, Bear? I don't have to do nothing. All I have to do is run into you. They have auto couplers. It's like Autobots, but couplers.
But they don't roll out.
Well, hope not. Hope not. All right, we are coupled up.
I felt that
a little harder than I wanted to. That's all right. Oh man. Look at this. I load the coal, I unload the coal. Let's go. We're at 13,000. Man, unloading coal makes you money rapidly. All right. And boom goes the dynamite. Good to roll. And I'm assuming we're set to the loop back track, right? There we go. Okay. Because we don't need to go to the thing you do for right now. So, actually, we could have you go to the iron ore mine, grab a load of iron ore, and go back that way, drop it off at the smelter, and then go get more coal. That wouldn't be a bad option, right? It might work.
Whatever y'all need.
Yeah. That might be the play. Hopefully we're still hitting the end of the thing, aren't we? I hope. There's that engine. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh geez. Oh man, I'm dropping steel plates on my head. No, he's good, Jacob. He's good. He's fine. I was just panicking, but it's okay. Everything's fine. Yeah, can you pull all this now? Oh, man. Oh, yep. Yes, you can. Oh, man. No, it's just those cars hold 10, so it takes a while to unload. These are only 3, so nice and fast. And look at that, it's just disappearing as fast as we can unload it too. Oh, gotta love it. Gotta love it. This has got to be a lot of money, by the way. So this was... You don't have 10 hopper cars, do you?
I have 8.
Okay. Alright, 3 more cars back here yet. Yeah, we're okay for now, Jacob, but yes, we will need more. Eventually. But literally, it's going through this as fast as we can unload it. It's gone. One more car, bear. It doesn't help it's an uphill out of here, does it?
That's fun.
Keeps you from going too fast, right?
Exactly right. That's what I'm always worried about.
Alright, that is everything unloaded. I think I got all the coal. I'm pretty sure I did. 15,000. Wow. So, I think I got all the coal, right? Yeah. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to unhook. And then you can proceed up to iron ore. Or the iron mine, which is right in front of you, basically.
Oh no! Hit the brakes, hit the brake!
What? Me or you? Desync?
Yep, that's exactly what that was.
Okay.
Because now I'm reattached. Whew.
Anyway, yeah, if you go up to the iron ore, or the iron mine, which is straight in front of you, track's already set. I believe there's there's 290 iron there, iron ore, which is full. And then you can take that to the smelter, drop that off at the smelter, and then probably go back for more coal right away.
My train keeps going away from me.
Hang on. Let me, I'll run up here and reset it for you. You can't get back on it?
Oh no, I can, but every time I turn the brake, it goes back. So right now, my coal car is right here, where I'm at. Do you see where I'm at?
Uh-huh. Did it snap forward for you?
Yeah.
All right.
Yep, it did.
All right. That's all it takes is for like Toast to jump on for a second and kind of fix that desync. Trent, how we doing with tools?
81.
Okay. Are you out?
I am kind of rolling backwards, and I went to go get another engine.
Oh, okay. Where's Betsy?
Betsy
at?
needs to be upgraded.
Oh, Betsy's just kind of hanging out on the track down there. Okay. They're broken again?
Right.
Oh, no.
Back on.
All right. Yep, that's one thing in this with this game. I don't see it, and chat doesn't see it, but like the desync and multiplayer definitely needs to be worked on, and I know that they will. At least that's the hope in life, because they've talked about working on it later this year. So.
Oh, I like how the tender is disconnected from the class 47.
That's what Bear was just dealing with.
No, like it wasn't moving.
Oh, it's actually disconnected.
It was physically disconnected. Even though I disconnected the coupler between the actual cars and the tender. Not the tender from
You
the...
need me to come to the freight depot and sort it out for you?
Nope.
Alright. What's up, Bear?
I'm bringing the iron to where again?
To the smelter. So like that one you had to pass through anyway?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, that's not what I want. That's one. There we go.
Guess that doesn't make a difference anyway.
I'm gonna go... Oh, wait, what am I going after now? Probably more raw iron, right? Is there more over there? Yeah. Yep, I'm going back for more.
We are out of coal over there.
Okay. That's fine. We probably need to grab a second coal train, or hell. Wait, I can buy those big cars now, I think, right?
Yeah, you can buy the big ones.
That's fine.
I was gonna say something that I could pick up coal, but then I realized once you buy them, they're gonna spawn by you.
Yeah, yeah. And I don't have a big invention to hook to right now, so. Now, what we'll probably do right now is let's work on like the, what's it called? The ironworks. If that makes sense. Kind of get that stocked up so that we can haul like a couple loads of pipe, a couple loads of tools. And then if we need to take anything up to coal, we can work on that later too. I mean, there's still almost 400 coal up there. So that's like a fair bit. So Fire Shadow, what's going on? How are you? In fact, that's over four trains of what Barrick has right now, so like that's a lot of coal, I feel like. I mean, it is, but it isn't, I guess. Considering that dredge holds 1,000 coal.
A lot of coal.
That's so much coal. Yeah. But if we can get this, the ironworks, I mean, it's full on output, but if we can get the inputs kind of built up a little bit, then we can transition to haul more for the dredge. So you want to work on, I know you had the tool train, but you want to work on probably like beams up to there or lumber over here to the ironworks. Try to get everything kind of filled up, you know. Fire, what's popping, by the way, man? How you doing? Listening to a loud motorcycle in the neighborhood chat. Sorry. What is that sound? Sounded strange at first. Yeah, that's what we need to work on right now is basically ironworks and coal mine. And then transition to haul everything to the dredge. Because actually you're ahead of us on tools down there too, right? You've already got 81 out of 100. But the good news is we're 64 out of 100 on the gold side, right? That's good. Fire, all good here, man. All good. You know, I did play some Captain last week. I was watching Game of Thrones, letting it run. I think there's so much more excavating to do on my map for what I want to do. It's not even funny how much more I have to go. But that's all right. It'll buff. Oh, I will say, chat, I yesterday and actually today, I assume it's done by now, but I'm not sure. It should have been done hours ago. Rendering on the computer down in the basement. It's so much better. I don't have that heat out here anymore. It's so nice. And that thing is a render monster too, by the way. So. The statue of maintenance. Yeah, I've had them before. I've had the regular and the gold one. So the first thing I rendered on there was, it was probably like last Monday's stream. Or something. It was a 4-hour stream, so that would be right. So I rendered it in 2 chunks, basically 2-hour videos each, right? 2 2-hour videos. and it was going to render in just over an hour. Like each part, which is pretty darn good, at least in my opinion. That's pretty good. So, very happy about it. Very, very happy.
Oh, I don't want to go this way.
Fire, there was something about if you bought a DLC or something, you would get a gold one too. But I can't remember what that was. But I do have a gold one. Yeah, it requires fuel gas though, yes. And that's why I don't have one on my current map, because I don't think I have any fuel gas like anywhere. I could be wrong, but I don't think I do. But yeah. I want to go there, and we want to go there. Yep. Leonard, hello. Explain rendering to you like you're 5.
Well, you see there.
Imagine it's like melting a box of crayons together, Leonard, and they all become one. That is rendering. Is that a good way to put it? Maybe. Because you're taking multiple files and making them one. Crayons. A 5-year-old would know what crayons are, right? You know, when you melt your G.I. Joes under the magnifying glass out front. Wait, I eat crayons.
Jacob 2348 cheered Dex 420.
But I melt them all together first. Jacob, thanks for the 420 bits. Appreciate them. Oil into... Oh, you know what? I think I have my fuel gas going out and being turned into electricity eventually. On Captain of Industry Thunder. I think that's what it is. I don't know. There's so much to that game. That's one of those games you either got to really be in it or just like don't play it. Because there's so much to it, like it's hard to...
You got too much to remember.
Yeah, if you jump in and out of that game, like, I'm gonna play it like for, you know, a couple hours every 6 months. No, you got to be in that game or you got to be out of it. Same thing with Satisfactory. Like, you gotta be, you know. I have an analogy, but I can't use it here. So. Leonard, but if you have multiple files, multiple different videos, or even if you take one and you cut it up into pieces and then you want to stitch it all back together, that's rendering, right? I think that what you're getting at is there's maybe multiple uses for the term rendering when it comes to computer stuff, because like 3D rendering I feel like is a little bit different. Maybe I'm not.
Yeah, it's just more shaders and stuff.
Yeah. It's just the processor. It's just the process that finishes a video. That's all it is, you know? So. Captain of Time Deletion. Wow. Leonard, never mind.
Yeah, Marida 2000 just resubscribed for 14 months. You need to Pumaploafs those games.
Yes. Yeah, rather you do. Thanks for the resub for 14 months. Appreciate it. Yep. You either full send it or you don't at all. It's not a game to jump in casually. And that doesn't mean there's anything wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with a game like that. But... You know, if I jump into an old farm sim save from 6 months ago, I can figure out what needs to be done, you know. But if you're gonna put me in the old Satisfactory, the one that we like had on the server, and we stopped playing it because it got so laggy, like I couldn't tell you what we were doing.
There's a lot of iron ore.
Yeah, should
Loaded.
be full.
Like 6 cars, and it's
Still full.
well, yeah, it's still filling.
Let's go. I got you, Leonard. That's funny. That's funny. Yep, it can definitely make some time disappear. You betcha. Now, see, I say that's just a sign of a good video game. But, you know, First Time had that thing about video game addiction, and that was one of them. Like, you know, when you play video games, time just seemed to disappear or something, and it's like, uh-oh.
I disagree.
I say it's just a sign of a good video game.
I agree with that. Yeah.
Yeah, or a game you're enjoying. It doesn't even have to be a good game. It means you enjoy it. Because, you know, there's people that play, like, you know, Phasmophobia, and they enjoy it. Good. Not a good video game in my book, but that's just my opinion.
Well, that's just rude.
Have you ever played that game? I don't know.
I've watched. I've never played it.
You're not missing much. That can be said when you're doing anything you enjoy, yeah.
It's the old adage, time flies when you're having fun.
Yes, it does. When you play something awful, Railroader's not awful. Railroader's a good game. Nothing wrong with Railroader. My opinion, though. I mean, the thing to remember with a bunch of these games that I play, outside of Farm Sim, and well, you could argue it for Farm Sim, but you had to remember they're early access still, you know, so they're not going to be perfect video games, you know, and you can definitely argue with Farm Sim it might have to be an early access. It's not. It should be, but you know, fine.
User joined your channel.
I did rage quit Railroader. Yeah. I'll admit it. What's up, Leonard?
Leonard.
Happened. Did you like my comment about what were your graphic settings on? Please tell me it made you chuckle.
I didn't hear it.
On Snapchat. Yesterday, I sent you a snap and you literally opened it.
Oh, I didn't know there was sound to it.
Oh.
Sorry.
Man, I wished you happy Father's Day and everything. God.
Now you know what it's like.
You know how uncomfortable it was for me to wish you happy Father's Day?
Oh.
To, like, be nice to another human? You know how uncomfortable that made me?
That makes my heart happy.
You know, Leonard, I didn't get a happy Father's Day from John.
Nope. Nobody else. Well,
No.
my dad did, but that was about it.
Stuff out there.
It's tough. Bear,
Dude.
where are you at?
Iron Mine.
You're still loading. Okay, cool. Perfect. So I'm gonna.
Where am I supposed to be at?
No, you're good. I just didn't know because we're gonna. I'm going your way and you're coming my way eventually. So I was gonna sneak through before you. Yeah. Anyway, I like the snap you sent me on Saturday.
Dude, that tractor is nicer than most pickups I've been in.
That was your dad's, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
Like, when John Deere says Signature Series, they mean it.
You need to wish me a happy Father's Day? No, I'm not a father. Maggie, what's up? What's poppin'? Leonard.
Yes.
Okay, chat. So they put a center pivot on ground that used to be Grandpa's. So like, Dad and I have been like watching this and like checking everything out and everything, and lots of questions. Leonard grew up with center pivots, so he's my center pivot guy. All right, you ready? I got another question for you.
You betcha.
Do the center pivot, like the drive motors, the electric motors, right?
Yeah.
Do they constantly turn on and turn off, or do they constantly run?
They turn off and turn on.
Really?
Yep.
That seems like it'd be really hard on everything.
You know, I mean, they turn on. They only run for like 3 seconds.
Okay. Because that's what the farmer was telling us, and I'm like, I'm gonna ask Leonard on that one.
I'm glad that I'm the expert over the actual farmer. I
Yeah.
love that.
Well, he's new to pivots too. This is their first one. So, and like, I should have taken a picture to send to you. They have like their pipe coming out of the ground,
Yeah.
and then there's like they have like a shut off, but like it's also kind of like an elbow at the same time there, because they can use that irrigation, the rest of it for like a water cannon over on the other farm. So they, might want to turn off the pivot. It's the whole thing. Anyway, so they have it put together right now, and then they just have like a chain and a binder to like hold it all together, and it looks super sketchy. So your dad and grandpa had a center pivot, but it was diesel. It was still probably electric drive, right? Like to actually move it. It's electric, right?
I mean, could be. They make a version of center pivot T&L. I've never been around one, so I really don't know how it works, but they're hydraulic.
Oh, see, that kind of makes sense to me. Yeah, that's a lot of hydraulic lines though to like have potential issues on, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because we talked to the farmer and he was saying that, well, first off, it's still not hooked up to power. Because something about our power company wanted them to use some fancy meter base, but to get one, it's 72 week wait. And he's like, that's not gonna work, guys. So they had to like get an electrician down there to basically call the power company and be like, well, we're gonna hook it up this way. And they're like, I guess. So it's supposed to happen Thursday. So right now they have a generator sitting out there, and they have it hooked up to a generator to actually run the pivot.
Yeah.
Because, well, corn's dying around here, so they kind of need the pivot right now. So he claims he put down ½ inch of water, but like you can't tell at all. So, but it's like I said, it's super dry here right now. It's crazy.
I'm coming in hot somewhere.
Are you? Hold it a second here, Bear. Please.
All right, I'm going. Are you going right on the split? East on the split?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm glad you said something. I don't have another track I could jump. Well, I could jump on that other track. We're going the wrong direction.
Nope, this is a perfect time. I'm going to take a quick comfort break.
All right, all good. But the generator was diesel. Sure, Sunder, yeah. Planes to Destiny 2. Awesome. Awesome. Drive motors were electric. Yes, okay. So this particular center pivot's hooked up to like grid power, or will be eventually. It does have, of course, the app on his phone. He can control it from his phone, the farmer. But to run the water, there's a 4-cylinder John Deere diesel sitting out there that runs the wellhead, and the well's 80 feet, that's it. It's crazy. Yeah.
80 feet, 80 whole feet.
Yep, 80 whole feet, yeah. I know you guys have to go like real far for water, don't you?
Yeah, like 300 or more.
Yeah. Yeah. And then the funny thing was, so that shut off thing that's also like a elbow thing.
Yeah.
I guess they don't have it quite all the way closed. So there was like this god awful screeching sound coming from it, which I assume was water getting past it. And then like the pipe in the center of the tower for the, the pivot, right? That thing was just dripping in sweat yesterday. And then like the actual pivot was dripping, sitting out in the field too, but it wasn't running. So it's like, well, they're watering that little bit of corn, It was kind of a whole thing. They had the water cannon running yesterday down there. So yeah, it was the whole thing.
I think somebody's passing me right now.
Hi, Bear. You can hear the train from the kitchen, right?
My well is at 862 feet.
What?
And that's just a residential well, right?
It is a residential well. It's
That's-
a deep well.
That's
Did you
obvious.
live like near the water?
So we live.
It's all
so
salt,
where,
though.
where we live, there's water literally everywhere.
Yeah, but it's all
Water,
salty.
water everywhere, but not a drop to drink.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, so this is high volume for, farm irrigation. And yeah, we only have to go 80 feet here.
All right, desync again. Great.
Oh.
Perfect. Wonderful. Let's see if this works. It does. Okay, here we go.
So now
Yeah, there's like a layer of shale. Like
Yeah.
Some like 500 feet down, and that's where we kind of have to penetrate to get to the aquifer that
Gotcha.
everybody shares out here.
Gotcha. That's crazy. That's a lot of pipe when you have to pull a well, huh?
It is a lot of pipe.
A lot of wire too. That's crazy. So our well at the farm, like the old farm well that, like, all the water Dad grew up drinking and stuff, right? That's only like 27 feet deep.
Wow.
Yeah. And now it's only well, so it's not it's a sand point. So the pump's not down in the bottom, right? So the pump's in a little pump house. What is it? It's not even a 2-inch pump, I don't think. It ain't nothing fancy, trust me. We don't get that much water from it, but more water than we've ever needed. So. Alright, we're going back for more. One more load. Let's go. Try not to run over Bear in the process, but he's got speed on me, so. He's got that bigger engine.
Which side of the smelter do I need to be on? Is it the north side?
Yes. Had to think about that for a minute. Yep, you're going for the north side. Yeah, so we, yesterday on our way, we left the farm early and just kind of drove around and, got to look at everything, right? And we passed, oh boy, what did we pass? There's 3 pivots that have been put in the last, 2 years. We went past all of them yesterday just for funsies. None of them are running, though, sadly. But that's all right. And then Pops and I started brainstorming because, see, the problem that the farmers have is they legally can't block our road that goes to our farm, right? Because we have an agreement, a 100-year agreement or something, and there's a right of way. It's a whole thing set up, right? So Dad and I got thinking yesterday, we're like, they could just build us a new road. It would almost be, it's I don't know, 3,000 feet or something to get us to pavement. But they own all the property. And, so you just scrape off 10 feet, just take 10 feet next to the property line and make a road there, Like that. If they want to put more pivots up in the future, let's say, and have them cross the road, they could potentially do that. Be kind of interesting. Because right now, I mean, it's 1,200 feet long or something, the center pivot they just put up. Something like that. But there's still an awful lot of ground that is in need of water right now, so. Yeah. The problem is nothing is square or a perfect circle or anything like that down by us at all. So.
You guys have all irregular fields?
I'll have to show you sometime, Bear.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll have to show you sometime. It's crazy. Yeah, Beast Mode, what's going on, man? What's poppin'? How you doing? Especially where the farm sits. It's real awkward.
There's that, and I can show him where we're at, and it's nothing but circles.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, yeah, everything's in a circle because everybody irrigates, yeah.
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 You have to. Otherwise, you don't get nothing, right?
I mean, pretty much.
Well, I guess you can plant like wheat, right?
Yeah, I mean, there's some. I mean, dryland farming is definitely a thing, but
Yeah.
there's no corn.
Just had a gnarly storm go through. We're chilling. Chilling. Well, we're existing. We're not chilling. 80
What's the,
degrees in this room.
What's the little valve-looking box? The on-off switch to the left of your boiler temp.
So that's your, it opens the valve to your cylinders. I can't say the other word because it'll get taken out of context.
Oh, got it.
But that makes all the steam go. So in the game, it doesn't do nothing. But in real life, there's reasons you would want to open those up.
Yeah.
It looks cool. It really runs your frames, you know?
A nice steamy cylinder.
Yes. Definitely. Oh, goodness.
Honey!
There's, never mind. There's a TikTok that's
God.
going around that's famous right now. Yeah.
Yes.
Have you seen that?
By the way, has that blown up or what?
Yeah, a little bit.
Holy moly! I was going to talk to you about that off stream.
Which
I know
one is
that-
it?
We can't.
It's
a street interview.
It's the,
Let's just
yeah,
put it
it's
that
a
way.
street interview.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he knows what it is.
That's all we need to say. Yeah, street interview, and it's
If-
funny.
If you know, you know.
If you don't, well,
You're not
go on
supposed
social media.
to. That's all you got to do. It's literally everywhere.
All right, Bear, I'm gonna jump around on the loop round to the north of you.
Okay.
You did join my company, or did you join my company?
Yeah, I hit tabby,
Yeah,
and then just
fine.
it
Okay.
just highlights the company, right?
Yep. Trying to save money for some. Well, we got to buy some cars to haul the gold in eventually tonight. Hopefully.
Oh, you wanted money?
I mean, that's. I would like, yeah, eventually. The real question is, Trent's awful quiet tonight, isn't he?
Probably up to some criminal mastermind type things.
He might be. He's over at the sawmill right now. Loading up what the sawmill looks like. Wait, does he have two? No, okay. For a second there, I thought he had two engines. I was like, wait a minute.
You might see a somebody laying.
What?
Just go look at the freight depot.
Did Betsy die?
He couldn't hang on.
Oh, there's something laying there. Betsy, no! What'd you do to Betsy?
He couldn't handle the turn.
Where are the cars?
They're with me. They kept.
Oh.
They didn't derail. Well, the first car derailed, and then it derailed itself.
Oh.
So I
Is
don't
that
worry
the
about it,
I
just
split? No, Scoot, that's put in for future considerations. We have the oil field here, or the oil refinery, and I guess the theory is to try to sneak a track down to it eventually. So that's kind of the thought process eventually, but we'll see. Actually, are you going to be unloaded before I make it around here, Bear?
No, I have two more cars. I still got to unload.
I'll full send it. Try to get around then. Real quick.
Oh, there's no need to rush on my account.
Oh, I'm going faster than my engine can anyway right now. So. Hashtag
Where-
momentum.
Where would you want me to go back to coal, right?
Probably, yeah. Go back to goal and,
And
get
then
loaded up
and
there.
then do this thing again.
Basically. Might not have you do more iron, just have you focus on coal, but we'll see. We don't need iron hauled around quite as much as we do coal. Because eventually we're gonna shift and start working on the gold, but I would like one more load, I guess, of coal, yeah, to the ironworks, and then we can kind of transition from there and start working on the dredge. That makes sense. Trent, are you grabbing lumber?
Yep.
All right, cool. So you'll get that filled up. We get a load of coal brought over, and then I'll have more raw iron. That'll be a fair bit there at the refinery, and then, like I said, we can transition and I'll haul stuff down to the dredge. Good old dredge. That was some. We both grabbed our whistle at the same time.
Hey, family friendly, John?
That's what it's a train whistle. It's literally called a whistle.
I have no idea if I'm going the right way.
No,
I am.
you're not. You need to throw that last switch.
Oh no.
Yeah, that one that I just came in on. You need to. Yeah. You got to go on the track on the right.
It's okay.
Literally a whistle, though. It's like. It's not like a flow rider whistle, you know. Not like that. I think my brother-in-law's the one. He's like, they're not actually talking about a whistle. And I was like, what?
Nuh-uh.
Yeah. It's kind of funny. That my brother-in-law likes to make random, like, observations, but he's trying to be funny, and it works every time. So, yeah. Guess what gets to happen tomorrow, chat, after stream, after dinner, but after stream too. We're gonna have the great cardboard purge of 2024. It's happening, chat. I've decided I don't need that last monitor box, and I don't need my desktop boxes. The last computer I built, I don't need any of that anymore. I've decided it's all going away tomorrow. Tomorrow night's when we take our cans down, so it's happening.
These cans. He hates these cans.
What's that from?
The jerk.
Oh. I don't know if I've ever seen that. Not sure. But yeah, the great cardboard purge. Because at this point, like, I just don't need it.
All right. How can the track be downhill both ways here? What's going on here?
Downhill both ways where?
How are you?
I don't know. I feel like
You're going downhill, yeah. What do you mean downhill both ways?
it was
You might want to slow down for that curve coming up. A little bit, but you're good.
Find out the
well,
hard way.
I'm in it now. There's not a lot I can do.
Oh. Yeah, so this is kind of a high spot where we're at here, and then it goes down, yeah, both ways. Yeah. Kind of a whole thing. Alright, brakes actually apply, please. Please apply the breakage. But anyway, I know some people say to keep all your, like, electronic boxes forever, and it's like,
you can't do it.
no, you can't.
If you kept it all, you wouldn't have any room for anything else.
Exactly. So it's all going away tomorrow. Like, even my, I think, I don't know if I can get rid of that one though.
Which one?
The promotional box they sent me from Giants. The press kit they sent me like 2 weeks late, Yeah. I still have
So
it.
where do you keep all your boxes?
I have my motherboard box.
Okay.
And that's pretty much it. I think that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not even keeping that though. It's all going tomorrow.
Well, and it's only to remind me what motherboard I have, honestly.
That's funny.
You know, you're talking about that video, John. Every time that it scrolls up on my feed, which is like, I don't know,
A lot.
every 10th video now,
Yeah.
all I can think about is your favorite cooling accessory for your CPU.
The Noctuo?
Noctua.
Keep boxes as long as the thing is warranty. Gotcha. Gotcha shot. Out there. Wow. Oh, man. Alright, I think I am good to go. Chat. Double some coal real quick, and then we'll be good to get on with it. Switches should be fine, cause yeah. Alright. As they say, get on with it. This engine's like half down on water, by the way. Kind of impressive.
Look at that. We have fancy signs that says we have a grade ahead. What?
So, Left and I have started doing that, or Left has started doing that, but it just so we can't forget what that grade is in the future.
Okay.
Because if you notice, it says the percentage.
Yeah, it's great.
So, yeah. It's kind of awesome.
I'm surprised that tree has not derailed us right there.
Where are you at? Where is you? Oh, you're going up that way. Oh, we're about to... We're both en route to the same place, Trent. Oh, gosh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Our trees, they're broken. Wait.
So there was a treetop just to the left of the left rail.
Oh, really?
I'm surprised it hasn't caught like any of us going up or down this part of the track.
That's fun. That's really fun.
Is Trent running lumber?
Yes.
Alright, there's a bunch of places that need that already, I've seen.
Yeah. So right now he's hauling to the ironworks. I'm hauling raw iron to the ironworks as well. My third run. But the good thing is we're full on the outputs. And then if we get another load of coal over here, I think after Trent and I both drop off what we got, we're going to switch to hauling stuff down there and then, or hauling actually up to the coal mine, maybe a little bit too. Yeah. Probably. But either way, so we haul a little bit to the coal mine, then we'll transition to all hauling to the dredge. Try to get it going as much as possible. Because actually, I can put rail. That's what I'll do. I'll load up with rail right away on this train. And head up to the coal mine with rail. That is what I shall do. Although I don't think this is going to pull that up there. 11 cars up at 2.5? Not that. But I feel like there should be another engine sitting somewhere, right? Another... What's in the depot yet, Trent?
Your train that you left behind.
That's
They're going to introduce... Sorry.
What?
It's the same
They're
one
gonna
that Bear's driving.
Passenger cars at all?
Yeah, I got some.
There's 2 in the game now.
But there's no passengers.
There's no passengers, so it's strictly for RP.
Oh, except for the baggage car.
What's the baggage car do?
That hauls your gold
Baggage.
ingots.
Don't let him know I'm laughing, Chad. Don't let him know. Love Six, what's going on, man? How you doing?
You know what's horrible is I say something stupid,
And then you
and then I'll
look
look
at
over to my
screen.
right screen, and I'm waiting, and I'm like, no cell, no cell, no cell. Ah, there's the smile. There we go.
Or turn off my camera. That's funny.
I'm incorrigible, I know.
That's great.
Would it be lunacy to add 2 more coal cars onto this?
No. I think we bought 8 at the time because that's all we could afford. To be completely honest. In fact, when you get up there, let me know. I can teleport up there and buy them, and then they'll just spawn where I'm at.
Okay.
Because they changed that in the game.
I did see that.
Yeah. Oh, Trent, you're going in on that side? Wait. Oh, you got boxcars and... Oh, okay. I understand the assignment now. Trent, I got it.
I'm trying not to hurt myself in the long run when I get unloaded here.
Alright. Well, I'll be on the other side here. Unload raw iron, and then I need to get on that side and load up with rail. So I'll have to go hit the loop and then back in. Yeah. Wait.
Going around the loop?
Wait, rail's not. Yeah. I'll have to go around the loop and then back in. No, wait, rail's at the other place. I'm dumb. Never mind. Rail's at the other place, chat. It's not here.
Saying unless you can haul pipe somehow in that, which you
No,
should, but
Yeah, right. Definitely can't, though. Oh, goodness. You gotta come over here and unload, though.
yeah, I gotta back up.
Alright. I like
At
this.
least the tools are full now.
I don't know whatever grade this is right here, chat, but like literally I could basically bring my train to a stop and then just let the brake off, let the train roll. It's gravity right now and unload the whole train. This is great. I love it. Big Mert, what's going on, man? What's popping? How you doing today? Look how efficient this is, chat. I mean, the train's kind of cruising right now, but I know there's an uphill up there eventually, so it won't run away from me. Which is great. It'll come back. It's like a boomerang or something, right? I don't know, something like that. That's awesome. I mean, look at that. That's so efficient to unload a train. And then it's hitting the uphill up here, so it'll stop. Like, it's so good. I'm all for it. I'm here for it, chat.
Right now I can't get that song out of my head. Appreciate it.
Whistle?
Whistle, yeah.
Do I remember the... Yeah. Big Bird, I don't know the name of it offhand. Trent, do you know the name of that one for selling the wool?
I helped Black Hat with it. It's not at the current moment.
Yeah, I don't remember the name of it. Maybe somebody in chat does, because I think Justin actually sent me that one. I don't know the name of it, Big Mert, but yeah, I know what you're talking about. It's an awesome mod. I just don't remember what it's called.
I guess you can kind of still click the crane to reset it faster.
Yeah. I do know that it's in the mod hub, and it's, I think it's under the silo section. But I don't remember what it's
Before
called.
you get really
you
like
there?
running with that thing,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm running around I'm on the top side of the loop now, so.
Alright. Oh, I just derailed. Oh, I slammed on
Did
the
you
brakes.
just slam the brakes?
I did.
Oh,
I slammed the brakes in that curve.
What a rookie move, man.
I slammed the brakes way too hard, yeah. 2 cars down, 2 cars down.
Jeez, even I know not to do that.
Bear, I was gonna come help you.
Like, you ain't getting help anymore.
No, I'll be up there. in a minute.
Oh, we're good. Oh, it has a nice little arrow now when you. I like
And
it.
you can fly. And it auto applies the brakes too. They have done some really good things with this game, okay? Now fix the frame rate and make the multiplayer better, and like we'll have a real game, you know? And like the ghosting of all the stakes right now, the sticks, you know? Man.
I don't know. It's kind of psychedelic, man.
A little bit, bruh. Alright, hang on. Let me back up and get my cars real quick. Alright, cars are attached. Trent, I'm on the loop back for a minute, so you don't need the loop back right now anyway, so it's okay. Alright. So, you want more cars, huh? This guy. Kidding, that's fine. You actually need to buy the big... Oh, wait, should we just do that? We gotta buy these big cars.
Well.
Because they haul the gold ore. The regular cars don't haul the gold ore. So we gotta buy these bad boys. Should I just buy 10 of these and be done with it? Will his train be able to pull 10 of them?
23,000 pounds apiece.
Yeah.
24. What's the...
What
do the small ones
train?
weigh?
What engine is that, Bear? You know?
Hold on.
What does it say on the map?
ET and WNC 280.
Oh, okay, it's the ET. Yeah.
Yeah, the ET 280.
Going home.
Gondola.
Huh?
Guessing we're gonna get 10.
That would be the ideal situation, yeah.
The second question is, do we trust Bear with 10 of them?
Sure. Well, most places you're going to pull them, you're going to be empty, though. Like, when they're full, except for the gold. The gold, you will not be empty. You'll be full.
Coal.
But everything else, you'll be empty. Of course, we can always pile more trains on to go to gold.
6.
6.
He can pull 6 coal.
Okay, so why don't we just do, we'll just finish out the train then. You need 2 more right now, right?
Yeah.
Let's just finish that train real quick.
How much does the big one? How much does the big one carry?
22.
Yeah.
No, because if he has...
That would be like adding 4 cars.
Oh, wait,
it was
they
two-
haul
two big
22
ones.
compared to 10?
Yeah, they hold 22 compared to 10.
Okay. All right.
Holy
And so
smokes.
if he has...
Hang on.
Oh my
8
goodness.
already?
Hang on, so we're getting 6, right?
That would be
Oh.
like me having 12 cars.
2, hang on.
Well, no, because if you
Yeah,
have...
it would be over.
No, it wouldn't. 8 coal cars of the regular hopper with 2 gondolas of coal, you can technically pull that on a 2.5% grade.
Hang on, we're just going to switch. We're just going to do it. You've been wanting to get these forever, Trent, so we're doing it. Is that 5, I think? We're going for 6 of these, right? I think that's it, right?
So I'm leaving this whole stack
I'll
here.
just
right?
delete them, yeah.
So you're doing 6?
Ideally, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6 of them. And then
96.7%.
should we delete these cars or should we just hang on to them? Though I guess this is the question.
I think we should just hang on to them
Yeah,
because
hang
you
on to
can't
'em and
you can't
store-
sell them.
That's
right?
true. They're not worth anything.
So
Keep
hold
'em there
on
at
to
the
them,
coal
and then you
mine.
could, you could add them. If we go like major coal to the dredge or something,
Yeah.
then we just have a whole nother train.
Well,
of it,
that's
you
true,
know?
and you're running downhill if you go that way too. Therefore, you can haul more, right? Oh, I'm trying to get them all on one track for you, by the way.
That's very kind of you.
Big Al, currently we haven't, well, Trent's hauled some tools down to, by the way, hello, Big Al, welcome in. Trent has hauled some tools down here to the Gold Dredge. Currently we're sitting at 64 gold ore. We're going to have Bear haul one more load of coal across the map, and then we're going to be hauling to the dredge after that one. One more. He needs to haul one more to the smelter. Or, sorry, to Ironworks. One more load of gold there, and then we're going to start hauling. All three of us will be hauling stuff to the dredge. Is the ideal situation here in a few minutes.
Oh, whenever you get back to Ironworks,
Yeah.
you buy me another box.
Yeah. I think I
Please.
have money, right? Yeah. Sitting at 12 grand right now. I gotta switch engines though. That's all I know.
Hey, there's Betsy down there for you.
No. I need a real engine.
It might be on its side because it couldn't handle the speed.
So we just bought these. These are the big hopper cars, basically, called gondolas. They hold. What did you say they hold? 22?
22 compared to 10.
So over double what the other cars haul. That's incredible.
Yeah.
Bear brakes are off on all cars, and you should
Well,
be good.
plus with Bear hauling those 6, that's $20 shy of 2 grand
On what? What product?
on just coal,
Just coal.
because he holds a total of 132.
So they're 900 a car. That's not bad. That's gonna pay for itself pretty quick. Okay.
And then if I switch that to gold,
Probably a lot more.
where is gold? Gold, yeah, gold ore. With those 6, that's 79,200.
All right, you want to split your train then, Trent? Where do you want me to put this? I guess I'll just throw it in front of you.
Yeah,
What do you
yeah, I'll
want to do?
split.
Split? Okay. That makes sense to me. Efficiency. We're trying. Wait.
Okay, I right clicked on the
Wait.
coupler.
Why don't you back up a little bit and then split? Yeah, brake set on this thing?
Nope.
Yeah, you should probably do that too, huh? Where are you wanting to split your train?
Right here at the tender.
Okay. We'll throw a brake on the hopper.
First
Boxcar.
and
Yeah, brake on the boxcar?
Yep.
Alright.
no,
Are you separated or no?
I accidentally had it in reverse.
Oh. Alright. You're chilling. Drive away. Yeah, it's the turbo. Woo, choo. That's the wrong button. Alright, so we need another boxcar.
Class 47.
Can we get the red one, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Where did that just spawn?
On the opposite side of my train.
Huh?
Opposite side of my train.
I don't even see it.
Yeah, it's because it's behind me.
Oh, it's way back. Oh, it is way back there. Have fun with that.
Yeah.
You can reset it. Oh, gosh. All right, so I need to run this train over. I'm going to grab a rail to take to the coal mine.
That's not here.
You're right. And then you're going to grab beams to take to the coal mine, right?
Oh man, that's too long for me.
What? Oh,
Don't go yet.
all right, that's fine. I won't run you over.
I gotta leapfrog it to get.
Or should I just go grab beams and take them to the coal mine? What's the math on the coal mine? What's the What's
Okay, you're good.
what's the
Thank
math
you.
here? Hang on. 2 beam. Oh, okay. So I should probably go grab beams and then Trent grab beams as well and haul to the coal mine because there is still.
We are gonna. That sawmill needs logs.
Oh, are we out of beams up there?
We are out of logs in the pond.
That's enough beams though to haul. Okay, so let's each grab beams.
I should probably let you go by first.
I'm trying. Trying to move. Because with the rail that's already there, it'll almost use 2 loads of beams to run through the rail that's there. Does that make sense?
Set
Yeah.
off.
So I need to go this way instead. Alright. Then we'll worry about logs later. Because we're not going to need that for the thing. Alright. Yeah, you know, I'm surprised. Yeah, coal and iron both are the ores. They're not bad. You know, the coal mine is just lumber and beams. Of course, that's the iron mine. Sorry, the iron mine I feel like is, you know, kind of your second real like industry that you get going. First one's typically going to be a sawmill, and then straight to the gold mine or iron mine. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's surprising that there's not more inputs, right? It is kind of surprising. Because they mind their own business. Okay. Yeah, they do. Oh, goodness. So, Barry, I bet those cars take like a year to fill up then, huh?
Oh yeah, might be a little something.
Well, at least you can grab both chutes, right?
I might have made a fatal mistake though here.
Uh-oh.
In a second.
What's that?
Might have accidentally hit a switch on the map that I was standing on,
Oh.
that my train was on.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we're about to find out.
A little re-rail maybe inbound.
Reroute inbound.
You could just toss this back up too.
The buff.
Well, I am backing up, so if that's the case, it's not a big deal.
Oh boy. Oh boy. A little slappy here.
Hey, Betsy.
Well, I'm in efficiency mode right now, so we might be going 40 right now. Well, not quite 40. Slowly load the brakes, not just slam it. That's how you derail, Chad. I learned that. I've known that.
I taught you that, didn't I?
Yeah. My first time playing, you know?
Hey, you know, everybody's a noob sometimes.
Exactly. Flying Dragon Cat. Ben Lurkin, what's going on? Welcome in. $3K points to derail. It's if it was like almost 10 o'clock, I probably would, but it's only just after 8, so we can't quite do the shenanigans yet.
Already 8 o'clock.
Although that corner right there, that awkward, if you hit that at speed, you'd probably end up in the
Oh yeah,
pond.
you missed. Where are you?
Yeah. I didn't build this track.
Oh, you're coming up on the little tree section.
Oh yeah.
It'll be on your right.
Oh, that one right there, yeah. I just saw it. And that one there, that should get cut out. Yep. Any trees under the track should go, in my opinion. But again, I didn't build this, so
Yeah, it's the guy that's
Cool.
not here.
we'll throw Lefty under the bus, yeah.
I didn't build either. I was driving Lulu's.
I still want to know who recorded all that auto drive.
I'll give you a hint.
I will too.
He's in here now.
Yeah, okay.
Are you pointing your finger at Trent?
Says the
That's
guy
point-
that
I've been
doesn't
point-
come help.
You're right.
Well,
And he's innocent from any and all auto driving incidents, or course playing incidents, or whatever it is.
yeah. It's kind of suspicious, right? Is this like a who smelt it dealt it situation? Where he's like, oh no. Whoever, denied it, supplied it,
That's right.
Oh, goodness. All right, so this engine is not going to pull all this stuff up to the coal mine, right? I think about 30 is the fastest actual, like, driving train as far as, like, actually under power and, like, accelerating. If you're going downhill, that's another story. You can go real fast if you're going downhill. Let's just put it that way. But if you're trying to go, like, not downhill, I think it's somewhere in the neighborhood of 30. Bear, that is beams up there, right? Not lumber. I don't want to bring the wrong product.
Up here?
Yeah, coal mine.
It is beams.
Okay, I always get it
and
confused.
we are fresh out.
Yeah, I'm going to be bringing a train load, so is Trent. We should
Tell you
have...
what, I'm definitely putting a dent in the coal.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, especially with those cars.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think about that. Yeah, you're hauling twice as much
Is
now.
there a is there a way? Nope, I'm guessing not. By what you just did,
But
there's no way to make your camera default to the fully zoomed
unfortunately,
out.
there's not, and it's very annoying. I wish it would default to whatever it left or whatever when you got out of the train, it would go back to that.
Yes. Yep. Can we write somebody an email about that? All right, thanks.
Possibly. I know some of their team's been in here before. The guy that does a bunch of the models, he builds the buildings.
Yeah, so nice.
I can't remember his Switch name, but I know he's been in here a couple times, and yeah.
I just steered your little trick there, John.
Which one?
No brakes.
Oh, it's great on that side, isn't it?
Uh-huh. Even with lumber.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it doesn't matter what you have, yeah.
Well, you just gotta be a little quick on the enter key.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yami Rider, what do you mean it's better now? What's better? Because I just want my camera to stay zoomed out. That's all I want. With that hard to... I just want it to stay zoomed out when I go like go into the train. Yeah.
I feel like it's the same. It hasn't gotten better.
Yeah. But I don't know. Who knows? They could have snuck in a change of that too. Changing everything about this game, which is good. Good changes. I'm not complaining. Oh yeah, no, it's better because it used to spawn like down here, didn't it? Like that. At least now it has the angle of the dangle, but it doesn't do the zoom level. Yeah. So it's better as far as that. It's not as jarring as it used to be, yeah. It used to be real
It's
awkward.
only six tons of coal per car.
Oh, that's amazing. Well, good thing we didn't buy 10 of them, because
Yeah.
you'd have to have a different engine, probably. We could, well, I quite have money for it now, but we could buy another engine.
Oh, per coal, that's 36.1 ton per car.
36.1.
Total 216.4.
Trent's got that cheat sheet going again.
Are you saying included with the car?
I mean, you're... Oh, sorry, that's class 47.
Hang on, he's gotta look at the right line on the cheat
I mean,
sheet.
your engine and that includes your tender. It's 61.5 ton for just your engine,
Wow.
and then your cars are 216 ton.
All right, Trent. There's 43 beams here for you. Is that enough? Could be.
Or we take beams,
We need beams to the coal mine.
iron ore, coal.
Yeah, no, we're good on iron tonight because. So, the iron ore was full earlier today. There's still 260 iron ore up there. We're good there. The smelter has 100 iron ore. I mean, it's got good outputs too yet. We get some coal over here. We might have to bring more later, but Bear's bringing that coal over to the ironworks, and then Trent, you and I will both take wood or beams up to coal, and then we can transition and just everybody haul stuff for the dredge. So Bear can haul coal, or we can change jobs to I don't care. I'm gonna go to the depot real quick and grab a different engine though. With these cars, because I don't think this is gonna make it up there. Personally, hey Trent,
Hey, Johnny.
you missing a car?
I don't know.
I guess I'll pick up another car on my way.
Let me count.
I'm at 11 already. You probably have 9 right now. I haven't been on that track tonight, so it's not.
8.
I'll leave it for you then.
You might have no, you gotta leave 2.
Technically, yeah.
I didn't realize.
Yep.
Well, because the map doesn't, it only shows you so many.
Yeah.
But if you lose one, well, you lose one, and well.
Well. Let's see, where's that train sitting? That train is sitting all the way on the north. This here.
Darn Ironworks produces tools like nobody's business.
Oh yeah, it spools up. It definitely spools up. But we'll try to get some pipe down there and some coal and at least try to get